Hey, you're back with Ultimate Survival, and I'm just going to show y'all a quick setup today. It's a toggle trap. It's got two advantages. It can be used for an animal trap and a fishing trap. I just got about a 5-foot sapling bent over, and that's my setup. I'll show y'all how to set it up here in a second. And my snare is right below my trigger. I'm just going to set this off and show y'all how this booger goes off. And I just need to get it really good balanced. Alright, that'll be good. I'm going to get this stick over here. Oh. These bugs are daggum eating me up. Can't get them off me. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to set this to replicate an animal. Set this stick right in the middle of my snare. I'm just going to push this trigger stick down. Whew. That was very good. Show y'all how this dude went up. See that? I'm just going to pull this, get it unraveled from the sapling. I mean, show you how far that is off the ground. I mean, that's a pretty good foot and a half. Now, what I've done with this is just about a 16-inch trigger stick. I've kind of flattened it off right here, just flat on both sides. That'll help me to hold the trigger. And I couldn't find a Y stick, so I had to get two straight sticks about my pinky size, and I just drilled them in the ground, my hand axe. And I'm just using a pretty good piece of bank line, a little bit longer than usual. That's about 6 inches. This one's about 30 inches. Whew, got a bug on me. I'm gonna set this camera back down. I'm gonna set it, and I'm gonna explain to y'all how you set it up. I can't really get a good camera position. If I could, then I would set it up right behind me. This might work. Yeah, that should do. I'm hoping. Just a halfway decent. Alright. Oh. Hold on. Alright. Pretty good. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to like unsnare this stick so I can show y'all how this setup works. If I start scratching my back, that's because there's mosquitoes all over it. These things are about pestering. They about get on my nerves. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this little short piece under here, right there. Then I'm going to pull this trigger stick back, just hold it, and I'll adjust it here in a second. Make sure that's good and buried in the ground. Then put it right there on the edge. That's all you need right there. And this string is going to come around. Don't put it in through there, put it around this stick and open it up directly under your trigger stick where your bait's going to be. You have to look up over it. That's just pretty dangerous with that. Seeing that I've already whacked myself a couple times doing that. Show y'all this. As I said, that is just barely, this trigger stick is blocking that from going under. You don't want to come like around, you want to go under and set that short piece, the short side of the stick on top. I'll sharpen this end of the stick, put the bait on, and y'all can see, just like last time, the snare is directly under where that's going to be. I do not want to put my fingers and show y'all in this trap because it is very dangerous and it could literally break my fingers. So don't set this trap anywhere where you don't want to catch something, because trust me, it will. So I mean, all you gotta do is just get a stick. If you want to like test it, put like right in where the animal's going to be and push down. I mean, every time I've done this strap, it has caught the stick great. I mean, you see that? That's probably 2 feet off the ground. That's because it caught it right in the middle. I mean, very, very good trap. Now I'm going to set this camera back down where it just was, and I'm going to show y'all the easy peasy, rice and cheesy way to set this trap up for a fishing variation. Alright? Take this stick out. Alrighty. I'm going to set this thing again. Put it right under there. Oh. So yeah, that is very not comfortable. Alright. Now for fishing, you kind of want it the right side of it, the right side of your trigger stick, not the trigger, but the actual trigger stick, little short piece, to be like right in the middle. And if you want it for a fishing variation, you just tie like a knot in right here and have this string like out to where your line's going to be in the water. So whenever that fish pulls on it, it's going to rip that right out of my hand. It's going to set the hook for you. Pretty much like them yo-yo reels. If you don't know what they are, look them up. They're very easy, very simple. I might pull my trigger stick out of the ground, but that's okay, because I had that knot on it. But I mean, yeah, simple trap, very high catch rate if you set it in the right place. Like I'm setting it right here. This is like Squirrel Park. And I mean, great trap. So I'm just gonna set this thing back up, put my trigger stick back in the ground, and I'm gonna bait the tip of it with peanut butter. I'm gonna load it down. And if I do catch something, I still got the PVC trap and the simple spring snare set up right over there and right over there. So if we have anything in them, I'll show y'all. I set them yesterday. I mean, simple, simple, simple. The more traps you set, the higher catch rate it's going to be. So this is Ultimate Survival, and I'm going to set this thing, and I will see y'all later. Talk at you.